What's up guys, FitCon here again, and today is the long-awaited return of the weekly recaps leading into my next meet, which will be, as of right now, it's planned to be Collegiate Nationals barring any sort of catastrophe. This has been requested by Jeremy, my friend, but also for any of you guys that are new, let me explain to you what I'm going to be doing leading into the meet, which is in April, first week of April. What I did last year leading into Collegiate Nationals was do a weekly recap of all the lifts I did, just putting together anything that I did into one giant video, all of my clips from Instagram, all my clips from just any lift that I didn't put on Instagram, all smashed into one, and me talking about how I felt, how it went, and the plans moving forward. But yeah, so since I've grown a huge amount since then, just thought to explain that to you guys before we get started. And pardon my red face, I just got out of the shower and I have baby skin, so this is what happens when I get out of the shower. But yeah, so now we're gonna get right into it. So what I've been doing lately is I've been coached by Sean Noriega, who is a fucking beast. But he has been creating my program for a while. So although this is week one of the video series, it's not really week one of my program. So I've kind of been on this program for a few weeks. It's not really set in stone. So he gives me weekly workouts. So he can adjust things accordingly. So what we started with on Monday was basically, I'm just gonna skip around, not be necessarily about all the accessories and stuff that I do, because that's redundant a bit. But so what I did on Monday was I did tempo squats. So if you've never done tempo squats, they are hard as shit, but they are super rewarding. So these ones were a 4-to-1 tempo, so it'd be like a 4-second descend, a 1-second pause, and then straight up. There was no I guess in other tempos, the last thing would be the ascending motion could be longer, it could be 2-3 seconds, but this is just 4-1 up. But I did that for 3 sets of 7 with 325, which was the most I ever done to that point. I've been trying to stay, and that's supposed to be at RPE 7, or no, 6.5, sorry. I got my program here just in case for you guys. But that was supposed to be RPE 6.5, it probably was, and I've been trying to slowly bump up the weight because Sean has been introducing a crap ton of volume in the beginning of this program, so I'm not used to that because the way I've been training is very low volume, high intensity. But now that I'm back to the high volume, I'm making tremendous gains from it, but I get sore as shit. So each week now I'm trying to get a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. But yeah, so this week I just put it up 10 pounds from what it was last week, and it was still pretty easy. Then I did on the main lift, I did a competition bench, paused, 4x8, and this is before, which I'll talk about in a second. This is before I widened my grip out slightly, so this is a little bit worse than what I did towards the end of the week. But I think I did 265 for these, and then I ended up doing my wide grip bench with 3x5 at the same weight, I believe, but it wasn't anything crazy. After these squats, I get fried, so it's really hard to bench after these tempo squats. So what it's really going to be doing in the long run is help me simulate basically benching in a competition. So it's really good actually, but it's not fully, because tempo squats really fry my back compared to a regular competition squat. So it's really good though for recovery in what I want to do or need to do. And then on Tuesday, we had the deadlift. As you guys know, I've had a long fought battle with the deadlift, but if you've been watching me lately, I've actually finally got it to start moving. So this week I had to do 4x4 at 6.5 on Tuesday. So now I'm deadlifting twice a week now, so this is big. I believe I did a 445 for the 4x4. It was great. It was supposed to be RPE 6.5. What the difference is that we're working on with Sean right now is my form. So it's not really about the weight right now, because if I fix my form, the weight's gonna come. I have the strength in my upper back and the lower back, I think now, to be pulling a lot more than I am. But we're just gonna tweak the form. I've been working on getting my hamstrings tighter and my glutes more engaged through the lift. And then I did all back exercises basically. So it's Romanian deadlift, seal rows, chin-ups, or not chin-ups that day. It was underhand lat pull down, but basically the same thing. Then we moved on to Wednesday, which was bench day. It was the strict bench day. So I'm on the program 2 squat, 2 deadlift, 3 bench. So it's a lot of benching, which of course I like. But the bench was a 2-second pause. But this day is the day that we moved out my bench. So what I was doing for a while, of course you guys knew I was a really close grip bencher. And we've been working slowly on moving it out. So what I had, when I benched that 380 a couple weeks ago, I had the pinky finger slightly on the ring, like slightly inside the ring. So then we moved it out this week on this day, on Wednesday, to my ring finger on the ring. But yeah, so that was a 2x2, and that was supposed to be at RPE 8. I think I might have undershot that because, well, I know I undershot it, but learning to sync it now, I have other problems that is coming in, like my heels coming up, which you guys will see on my Saturday bench more, and of course my head's coming up now too, because you know you can't fix one thing without a million other things going wrong, but it's all right, we can fix it, we got time. And then after that I did my competition bench press, paused, just normal 3x7, nothing spectacular. It was 275, I believe I used with that weight, or maybe 280. Yeah, it's 285. It's 285. And then I did a wide grip tempo bench. So now that we've moved my bench out, my wide grip is the middle finger on the ring, which is only a slight bit wider. And these are the tempo bench press. So it's a 3-second descent, 2-second pause. These are great. Try them out in your own training. Definitely worth a try. Then on Thursday, which was another squat day. This one was hard for me. I don't know what was up with my body. It was not responding well to all the volume. My hips were on fire and I was dying. But with that being said, I ended up getting my sets done 4x6 with 405, which is astronomical PR for me. Which it's not like, I never thought I couldn't do it, like I knew I could do it. But the problem is that well, that's not even a problem. The thing was that I never did it. Like I've never done more than 3 reps with 405, which is probably insane to think about. But because I did 445 for 3s, but it's just never been my priority because without a coach, I was just creating my own thing, doing 5x5, 3x3, and working up from there. So it was a milestone almost kind of, because it was like breaking through that 4 plates like for more than 3. And even you'll see it, even though like I felt like crap, the reps were still fast, they were still pretty easy. That was supposed to be RPE 7, maybe it was 7.5, maybe it was 8. Either way, I'll take it. We're gonna get that keep going up. And then all accessory work from there. Then on Saturday, so on this program I'm lifting 5 days a week. But it's new, it's fun. So on Saturday, which was yesterday, today's Sunday, I did my competition deadlift again, 3x5. So this was like a kind of a sloppy day. Like it was good in some ways and bad in some ways. So let's go with the bad first. My form was breaking down on my deadlift a little bit, but it's only because of fatigue and lack of practice almost, because I was pushing it, which I'll tell you about in the good part. And then, so like my lack of hamstring engagement on my last set is what really made the last set horrible compared to the first 2 sets. Either way, they were still huge PRs for me. And then in my bench, again, like I said, you'll see it when I put it up here. My heels were coming up, my head was lifting up, and my ass was coming up. I don't necessarily think it's that big of a problem this second about my ass because I was on these horrible benches at rec gym at Penn State. Whereas when I have a real bench press, I'm usually pretty good at keeping my ass down, keeping all these things tight. But with that being said, I do need to remain tighter and expand my chest towards the bar when I'm sinking it, because otherwise I'm gonna cave in, which makes my head come up like this, which is exactly what happens. And then my heels come up, which then it like leads to like a stomp, which is like it's not legal obviously in the USAPL. The good things about yesterday though were that on deadlift I smashed a PR. It was huge. I did 455. Well, first off, I did 405 beltless for like the first time in a long time, just because you guys know my back was trash for a while. Then it was so nice because I actually figured out kind of how to engage my hamstrings for the first time. So I was like, wow, this is how you do it. Then I went to 455 for my first set. Killed it. It was fast, felt good. Although it's still, again, like I said, I still have to work on my form. Like the hamstring engagement is something that is going to be key to getting me to the 600 pound deadlift. We're past 500 now. But then I did 465 from my second set. Still did it well. 470 on my third. The fatigue set in. Maybe I just was rushing it, didn't have any patience. Did that for my third set of 5, and I'd probably say that's probably RPE 9, but it doesn't matter. It's supposed to be 7. It was, what I said to Sean was, this is a confidence booster, no matter how hard it was. I've never done that before, and it really, really makes me happy to know that I can do it regardless of how the RPE is. Now, next time I have to be smarter, obviously, and you gotta follow the plan. But just so you guys have a reminder, I only pulled 468 last year at Nationals, so pulling 470 for 5 it's insane to me, because again, I was injured for the past like, well, maybe not the past 6 months, but maybe like 6 months, and then like 2 months I've been like not injured. So again, this is huge for me to come back. I'm piling on strength as to where I already was last year. So now we're going for a huge total in Collegiate Nationals. I want to get as close to 1500 as possible. And you guys know that's been around since last year, since this channel started. That would be almost if I got 1500, that would literally be a 250 pound increase in my total, which I think is possible. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get 1500 right now, because that'd be stupid. But 1400 to 1500, somewhere in there, it's attainable, it's doable, and that's the goal. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see something else, leave it down below, because I need your feedback for these videos. Like Jeremy said, he wants these back, and I think that you guys will like them as well, because these are some pure lifting videos that I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, oh wait, small announcement, but it's a huge announcement at the same time. Go follow at Fistagon Fitness on Instagram. You guys are about to be part of the takeover. This is my new fitness brand that I'm excited to announce. Stuff is coming soon. There's nothing on the Instagram as of right now, but it is coming. I swear to you, it is coming. And you guys want to be part of this takeover with me? Go follow that. And more stuff will be coming out. You guys will be able to purchase some shirts, whatever you guys like. Just let me know what you want, and we'll do whatever we can to do it. Thank you again. I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you in my main video of the week. And I love you guys. Stay strong. Peace.